Hey, what's up? I'm Phoenix and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm very excited because today I'm going to do a retrospection on my YouTube channel in celebration of reaching over 300 subscribers. I'm very excited about this and I encourage you to come on the journey with me. It's definitely been a great year and I'm very excited that I've been able to share my videos throughout the year and throughout the years in which I've been doing my YouTube channel. Before I dive in, I would like to encourage you to check out other videos on my channel. You can check out the playlists. I encourage you to check out my books. I will put the link in the description below. And I also encourage you to like, subscribe, and share, as it definitely helps me a lot. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So I have reached 300 subscribers. This is a great feeling. This is a great milestone for me and for my channel. I've been working on my videos extremely hard all year, and I've definitely been putting a lot into it. And I would like to talk about some of my process with my YouTube channel with you. And so yeah, without further ado, let's dive right in. All of this is in celebration of this very huge milestone and how much I very much appreciate my viewers and audience and the people that engage with me and that very much enjoy what I have to offer. So I wanted to start off by describing some of the roots of my channel. I've actually been doing this channel for 6 years. I joined in December 2014 whenever I had just published my book, my novella Silent Noise, which you can find on my author page. And I was very excited to be able to share some of my writing, and I had just gotten an iPad at that time, and I started making videos of me reading from Silent Noise and from some of my other books as well, including Characters. One of the first poems that I read on my channel was Cops and Robbers, going all the way back to 2014, 2015. And I definitely have been working hard on my channel since then. It started with a dream, with a very simple desire to express myself, to share my books, but it quickly evolved to become a platform where I got to share some of my philosophical ideas and to talk about literature and art. And of course I was able to continue to share my books as well and read from my books. And since then it definitely has evolved. I really like the spirit of YouTube, at least what we had imagined near the beginning, where the idea was to share something. It wasn't so much to be perfect in terms of technical ability, such as with filming and with the content, but it definitely has become, through time, something that I have taken more and more seriously, especially over this past year. And I very much am glad that I've been able to work very hard on this channel. But I do think that the original spirit is still very much a part of what I do. I'm not all about big productions, even though I respect big productions. I'm not necessarily a filmmaker, as they would say. I've got many other things that I do, and it would be very difficult for me to do filmmaking if I ever decided to do that. But YouTube was always a way of expressing your ideas and expressing yourself. It's crazy to think that just from our phone, just recording from our iPad or our phone, we can be able to upload a video and share it with the world. And that to me is the spirit of it, even though I've also worked on the quality of my channel through time. It very much was a place for me to share my ideas and my writing and all of the things that are important to me. So I did get support from my parents, especially the beginning of this year, where they were able to purchase me a camera and some equipment to be able to do better work. And so shout out to my parents. I very much am glad that they were very kind to help me invest in my channel, because at the time it was something that I was doing much more casually, and it was really nice to be able to upgrade and to be able to do things that were much more involved and complex and technical. And so this past year I've been learning. I also want to give a shout out to my sister, who has been watching my videos recently, and I'm glad that she's been able to enjoy those. It definitely makes me very happy. Now, the thing that I've joked about with my family is whether or not anybody's even watching my channel. And that was a joke, of course. People are watching my channel though, and that has been an amazing feeling, to realize that people are able to engage with what I'm doing and they're able to engage with my content and that they very much enjoy it. That definitely means a lot to me, and I'm glad that I've been able to do that. And so I definitely don't take that for granted. 300 subscribers is remarkable, and I appreciate people that enjoy my channel and that have subscribed and that have helped me with my channel, with just growing my channel. And it definitely means a lot. So it isn't just my family who's watching my videos, and that definitely means a lot. Now, my channel is a place where I can share my interests. One of my biggest interests includes literature and philosophy. So as you may know, I have a philosopher series. I've done 20 plus videos on my philosopher series already since the start of the year. And I've definitely learned a lot through then about content and editing and having very engaging material. And I'm going to continue to evolve with that as well. And so I really wanted to talk about philosophers and philosophy. And so I've been doing that on my channel this whole year. And from the beginning, from all the way going back to one of my first videos that I made on infinite potentiality, which was an idea that I was developing in my philosophical treatise in defense of the mind, I was able to focus on the idea of infinite potentiality, and that was a philosophical idea that I had with all of the reading and research and studying that I was doing. And it has been really nice this past year to be able to continue that tradition of talking about philosophy, of talking about philosophers, and really engaging with my love of abstract wisdom, abstract ideas, and really engaging with the world on a deep metaphysical level. I also have developed over the past few years an interest in metal music, and so you may have seen some of my videos where I'm playing guitar and sharing my songs with you. And over the past couple years particularly, I've definitely grown a lot as a musician. I very much like metal music as well as rock music, and I definitely wanted to describe my love for this music through reviews and discussions of bands that I really like, which is also a playlist at this point. I call it A Guide to Rock and Metal. But I also play some of my songs, and I'm very glad that I've been able to do that. At first, when I was posting music, this was several years ago, they were very choppy and short videos that often didn't have as much depth and complexity as I've been able to develop through time with my songs and with the things that I've been able to do. And so that's definitely a very invigorating feeling to be able to do that. I've also continually been writing and publishing my books. At this point, I've published over 20 books. And I'm still writing books. I've written over 80 books. I've lost count at this point because there are so many. But I've definitely been able to keep writing my books, and I very much enjoy that process. And so I like sharing my writing with you. I like sharing from my books and from the books that I'm writing and the books that I'm publishing. It is definitely a very valuable and important thing that I am glad I am able to do. So as I said, my music has definitely improved. If you look at even some of the early videos that I've made on my music playlist, you would see that I've definitely improved a lot as a musician, and how important that is to be able to have done that. And I'm very glad that I've been able to practice and share my work. I also have described my philosopher series, which I think has definitely developed as I've continued to do that specific series, and I'm very glad that I've been able to do that. Also, I've done a lot of poetry videos where I read from my work, and that I dedicated an entire playlist to, and I hope that you'll check those out. My favorite video that I did this year is my poem Shock, which I called A Lamentation, and that is one of my favorite works that I've been able to do this year. And it definitely came at a difficult moment. Everything was going down with the pandemic, and I was definitely struggling a little bit with my mental illness, and it definitely was difficult for me to come to terms with what I was feeling in that moment, but making that video that day really helped my mood, and it helped me share something that I hold really close to me, such as my poetry and such as my writing. So I definitely encourage you to check that out. So you might be wondering what my goals are for the future. Well, it's been 6 years, which is crazy, and I plan on making more videos with the quality equipment that I have and with the ability to edit the material and to create content, and I'm very excited about that. I don't know what this next year is going to bring, but it'll bring a lot of poetry and music as well as philosophy, and I'll be doing book reviews and a lot of fun things. I'd like to talk more about music as well. Of course, I don't know what's going to happen over the next year, but I definitely have some good ideas, and I'm definitely very excited about that. This year, I worked very hard on my YouTube channel with my equipment and with my learning the ability and with the technical abilities to be able to do these things, and I'm definitely glad that I've been able to do that. It definitely means a lot to me that I'm able to continue to work on this channel. I've been working through the pandemic, and I've been doing these videos regardless of the difficulty that has been going on in our daily lives, and I'm very glad that I've been able to do that. So yeah, 300 subscribers, but 400 subscribers, or even 1,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers. You know, I know that making a YouTube channel and sharing your work and putting yourself out there is a very difficult thing, but I couldn't do it without my audience. The people that engage with me and that continue to engage with my work, it really means a lot to me. So what is exciting is that we don't know what's going to happen over the next year or two, over the next 5 years. I would very much like to continue to grow my audience and to grow this channel, and I very much appreciate the people that have been watching, and definitely keep sharing and keep sharing your passion, and I definitely encourage that. So yeah, 400 subscribers, 500 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, let's get this going. This is going to be a very awesome year. This upcoming year of 2021, I'm hoping it will be a lot better than 2020 this year, even though I'm also very grateful that I've been able to do the work on my channel that I've been able to do and to share what I love. Thank you. I really mean this. I really appreciate the support. I'm really glad that people are interested in what I do, and I'm very glad that people value it. It really means a lot to me. I never thought it would happen, but ever since I've been working on my YouTube channel to fine-tune it and to make it the best that it can be, I have been able to flourish, and I couldn't do it without my viewers and without the people in my life who support me, and without the people that care about my content. So yeah, I'm Phoenix. Thank you. This is going to be an exciting year upcoming. I'm very excited. I'm Phoenix. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.